Hannah had a wound in her heart. She was barren and unable to conceive. Her pain was intensified by an adversary who taunted and ridiculed her. Peninnah would provoke Hannah to the point of brokenness, and she would weep and not eat. But Hannah wisely knew to take her petitions to the Lord. In 1 Samuel 1:10 it says, "And she was in bitterness of soul, and prayed unto the Lord, and wept sore." Hannah was in the same situation she had been in year after year. She suffered in silence through the circumstance. She had disappointment, embarrassment, sorrow, and so she cried out her soul's deep longing to have a child. No one understood her pain and anguish, so she placed the burden in God's hands and no longer had to bear it alone. In verse 18, it goes on to say, "Then Eli answered and said, Go in peace, and the God of Israel grant thee thy petitions that thou hast asked of him." And she said, "Let thine handmaid find grace in thy sight." So the woman went her way and did eat, and her countenance was no more sad. Hannah emptied her soul before the Lord. Her countenance changed. She was no longer sad. Her heart was at peace because she believed that what she had asked of the Lord was going to be given to her. So if you feel like you have been forgotten, God says this to you. He did not forget about Hannah, and he has not forgotten about you. He wants you to know that he heard you and that your blessing is coming. God heard your prayer, so change your countenance. Rejoice in the Lord. Be glad. Thank him for what he has already done. Allow your heart to be at peace because you are getting ready to receive in abundance. God heard you and your blessing is coming. Until next time.